Hey, 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 Tuesday at 2 here from Plan B Sales, Concord, North Carolina. Circle B Diecast is where you need to go. Circle B Diecast. We are so glad that you have joined us. Steve Post from Motor Racing Network. Oh my gosh, it is great to catch up with you again. Yes, we were here last night with our big diecast show. Lots of you got deals. Lots of you got deals. Oh, I'm telling you, deals out the door. I was just back in shipping. They're cussing us out now. They're cussing me out, saying, why did you make us work so hard today? But they're going to ship all your deals to you and get them right to you as quick as possible. No, good times, great stuff. We appreciate everyone tuning in last night to our big diecast show, and we appreciate you tuning in today. Kyle is on the pole position. Allied Bank All-Time Series is second. That's a quick name there. Jill, yeah. How about that walk-off win by Chase? We'll talk a little bit about that as well. Kyle is another Kyle. Bradley, JT, Gavin. Oh, we're all in our places with bright, smiling faces. Yes, indeed. We are glad you joined us. A great time. That is for sure. Thanks for tuning us in here on our Tuesday at 2 show. CircleBDiecast.com. Got to get in the habit. Circle B is our retail line. Circle B Diecast, same great prices, same great service, same great everything. CircleBDiecast.com. Maybe I'll even get it through my mind to call it Circle B Diecast and not Plan B. I've been calling it Plan B for years and years, but Circle B Diecast. It is cool, it is great, it is fantastic, and we are glad you joined us. All right, Jill, how about that Chase Elliott walk-off? How about that one? How about them apples? Down at the old Dawsonville Pool Hall, they were ringing that siren, that's for sure. Siren, yeah, I know. I call it siren because that's what they used to call it on the Beverly Hillbillies or something. So, yeah, Chase Elliott, must-win situation, he won it. And you know what you can win with? That race-winning diecast. Yes, indeed, we have the race winner from Martinsville for Chase Elliott right now at www.circlebdiecast.com. Get it. You know this one's going to sell out. You know this one's going to sell out. Don't be one of those people. Don't be one of those people next year when it comes in. Oh, I wish I'd have got it. Your debit cards and credit cards will not be charged until it comes in, so go to Circle B Diecast right now and get the Chase Elliott race winner from Martinsville, Virginia. Chase Elliott is in the final round. Conversation, all kinds of fun stuff here. Allied Bank All-Time Series, that's ABATS for those of you truncating and keeping score at home. Truncating, and well, exactly. I don't even know what that means. I'll give you what I'm thinking on this. I'll give you as we go, because that's what we're going to spend time talking about. We're going to spend time talking about the Championship 4 in all 3 divisions, because what do they say? We have a dog in the fight. Oh, you kidding me? I talked to the boss. Okay, we're talking about Brett Moffitt. We got these shirts here. I'll get to that one, Truck Series. The boss man is come unglued. The truck Brett Moffitt is racing this week at Phoenix is a Plan B sales truck. And it could be a championship winning truck. The boss man's lost his mind. He can't. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen if Brett Moffitt wins this thing. But we'll talk about that. We'll go with that. Okay, so there we go. Wes says the hair is on point. Yes, thank you, Wes, very much. Yes, absolutely. I've gone to a new person, which is my old person, doing my hair. And I'm also dabbling with mousse because I would get the frizzies. And so I'm dabbling with mousse. So, Wes, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Some of you new to the program are thinking, what in the wide world of sports is going on? About a year ago, I went on a hair rant and kind of cracked everyone up a little bit. Now, once in a while, someone like Wes will tune in and say, the hair looks good. And thank you. Thank you for noticing, Wes. I appreciate it. Cup Series is ready to go for the championship round. Locked in after the win at Kansas, Joey Logano. And we have a ton of Joey Logano stuff at Circle B Diecast. One of them is the 2018 Pennzoil Color Chrome 2014 car, 2018 car. This was the year he won the championship. And we have that one. You can see that one featured there on your screen and what the screen looks like, what everything looks like with Circle B Diecast, okay? But for instance, we have that. We have a whole bunch more. One of the things I want to point out, and it's not the case here because everything we show you today is going to be in stock. okay? You know how frustrating it is when something goes out of stock, okay? And then what happens is maybe a dealer turns 10 back in, or maybe somebody runs out of money when it comes time and wants it, or finds a different favorite driver or something else. So on all of them, when they run out of stock, there's a little button that says notify me, and that puts you in the queue so we can notify you when things run out. Now, this item here is not sold out, so you can just put it directly to your cart. So just go there right now, $69.99, the 2018 Pennzoil 124th Color Chrome NASCAR diecast for Joey Logano. We have a bunch of Joey Logano stuff, but Joey is locked in via that win at Kansas Speedway. Locked in via the win this past week at Martinsville, Chase Elliott. We have got the 2016 Napa Pole Color Chrome. 2016 was his rookie season. Remember, he went down there at Daytona, put that car on the pole position. We have that car available in stock right now. So you can get that, and we do have a bunch of other Chase Elliott vehicles and items as well. So just go on circlebdiecast.com, punch in Chase Elliott in the search box up at the top there, and you will find a wide range of Chase Elliott items available for purchase. Making his way in via points, Denny Hamlin, okay? I'm sorry, no, let's go Brad Keselowski. We'll go Brad Keselowski next, okay? Making his way in via points. One of the items we love that we have here are Sam Bass artworks. Remember, 2012, Brad was the champion. Here is the champion's poster with the phrase, "We did it." And that's what Brad screamed when he come across the line down the Homestead Miami Speedway. So we have that poster for Brad Keselowski from Sam Bass. Okay, 1999. Are you kidding me? That is a Sam Bass Championship poster for Brad Keselowski. So we have that. Brad gets in via the points. And boy, what a run he had at the end of that thing. I am telling you, that Dent Wizard car was rolling in the last 30 laps of that race. I'm standing there in Martinsville watching that car go down the front stretch into turn number 1, and he was picking them up and setting them down because every spot mattered. And Brad Keselowski raced his way into the final round at Phoenix this weekend. And finally, we have got Denny Hamlin. And listen, look at this. We have got, for Denny Hamlin, this year's Daytona 500 1/64th scale diecast. So we have that for Denny Hamlin and a whole bunch more. Look at that, $7.99 is what you get on that. So we have Denny Hamlin, and we have a wide variety of Denny Hamlin diecast and items as well. I want to remind everyone, free shipping is available on orders $20 or more. Use promo code MRN, as in MRN Radio. Use that promo code, and you get free shipping. So there you have it, Denny Hamlin. All right, so here's my thoughts on this as I break this down. Somebody there wanted my picks, okay? When I look at this, in March, Joey Logano won at Phoenix, okay? So I think you got to put a little bit of weight on that. Last year in Phoenix, Denny Hamlin scored the win, okay? The most recent race on a similar racetrack would have been Richmond, where Brad Keselowski won, and Brad has already told the world, I'm taking the same car that we waxed you guys with at Richmond, I'm taking that car to Phoenix. And Chase Elliott is the most recent winner and has the hot hand. It is a great championship battle. I think if I'm a betting man, I've got two schools of thoughts here. You're going to make me get off the ledge here on this, okay? I think I'm going to go with Denny Hamlin to win the championship. I think you can make a case for all four. And the one I'm wrestling with him in is Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski has 4 wins this season, but his 4 wins have come at the most opportune time on the planet, okay? I think Brad is one of those guys that, like in the last few laps at Martinsville, he can put the bit between his teeth and go get it. Not that the other 3 drivers can't, but boy, they're able to make that car work really, really well. Jeremy Bullins and Brad is. But I think I'm going with Denny. Denny is not a former champion. Brad and Joey are former champions. Denny has come so close on multiple occasions. I subscribe to a degree to the you have to lose one or two before you win one. And I think Denny is in the spot to win it now. I just think that's the case. And so if I had to pick, and I'm not going way out on a limb, and I'm not putting any of my hard-earned money on the line for it, because I don't know. I think it's a great championship battle. But if I had to say, I'm going to go with Denny Hamlin for the Cup Series. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got comments-wise. Okay, there we go. Bradley's going with the Xfinity car. We got trucks, okay. There you go. Brad thinks Brad's going to get it. All right, cool. Great stuff. All right, there we go. There we have it. Favorite race this year. My favorite race every year is Martinsville in the fall, and I enjoyed, no, I'll tell you what, I may have a different one this year, okay? I may have a different one this year. Hendrick Chase, number 9. Yours, I'm assuming, may be Martinsville in the fall with that screen name, with that title. The way this year was, okay, if you follow along, you know Martinsville in the fall is my favorite weekend every year. Favorite tracks, Martinsville, Darlington, I love them all. But if you told me I could only go to 2 or 3 tracks, Darlington and Martinsville would be in the 2. My favorite race this year, Hendrick Chase 9, was when we returned to racing at Darlington in May, okay? I got to be honest with you, and if you follow along with me, you know I have my dream job. I'm very, very fortunate with MRN. And there was a time at the end of March and early April where I thought I was going to have to go look for a real job. And I also looked at unemployment and everything else. So going back to Darlington and getting this thing started there in May, to me, was my favorite race of the year. And I know that's selfish, but that was my favorite race of the year. And I loved it because that meant, baby, we were back in business, and we have wrapped through the whole season, and we wrap it up with a championship round. So we've covered the Cup Series. Let's talk about the Xfinity Series now. What a year it's been in the Xfinity Series. I've had more fun covering the Xfinity Series this year than I think I ever have in the past. I think there's a couple of things. I think we've got a bunch of independent teams, you know, the Tommy Joe Martins of the world, the guys like that are sneaking up there in the top 10 a little more frequently, and I love that because these guys work so hard. But I also love the performance at the top of the field. And Chase Briscoe, man, I'm telling you what a rock star this guy is, and just down to earth, cool guy. Every time I talk to him, what's going on in the sprint car world? That's all he wants to talk about, so he knows he's got my vote with that. Chase Briscoe. And what we have for Chase to showcase, and we've got a lot of Chase Briscoe stuff, we have got the 2019 Ford Motor Company Darlington Throwback. This is a 124 scale car, $59.99 is the price on it. That is in stock right now. Certificate of authenticity there. Chase Briscoe. We have that item at Circle B Diecast and a whole bunch more. So there you have it. The Chase Briscoe, one of the 4 drivers, he locked in by virtue of that win at Kansas a couple of weeks ago. Okay? The other 3 locked in on the basis of points because Harrison Burton has gone on a tear and won Texas, and he won at Martinsville. So we have Justin Allgaier. We have a near and dear special place in our heart for Justin Allgaier because he was the first one we rode with Cup racing. And this was at New Hampshire in 2014, and it was our Plan B sales car. That paint scheme, we used something similar to that. It was designed, we love it. It's $64.99, and we have got Justin Allgaier's Plan B sales car right now and a whole bunch more. Just go to the search window and type in Justin Allgaier, okay? Next up, as far as the Xfinity Series goes, and this guy has put together a great season, so solid, Justin Haley. And we have the autographed 2019 Fraternal Order of the Eagles Daytona race win, okay? This is, I know it's Xfinity Series, but this is when he won that Cup race last year at Daytona. And yes, we have got that one autographed. Look at that, $64.99, his career first and first to date and only to date Cup Series win for Justin Haley. We've got that one available. And finally, making his way in was Austin Cindric. And Cindric, this is the 2018 Fitzgerald Glider Kits car, and we have that one available along with other Austin Cindric items. And that's a good looking car, that green and black, just really, really sharp. So we have those cars. So Chase Briscoe, Justin Allgaier, Justin Haley, Austin Cindric, we've showcased an item or two from each of these guys, or an item from each of these guys, but we have other items as well. So pick your favorite, go on there, type in the name at Circle B Diecast into the search window, and get yourself something. When we look at this season, Chase Briscoe is a 9-time winner this year. I talked to him a little bit at Martinsville. He really wants to get number 10. He likes an even number 10. So Chase Briscoe with 9 wins. Austin Cindric with 5 wins. Great, great season for Austin Cindric, and he is back in that program next year. Briscoe's going cup racing in the 14 car. Justin Allgaier, he won 3 times this year, and it was just announced yesterday that Allgaier's back with Junior Motorsports, going to run with the Brandt colors as well. So Justin Allgaier and Justin Haley, okay, are the 5. Haley has 3 wins also. So great, great field of 4 going to Phoenix. Okay, Justin Allgaier won there in March. How about that? Or won there last year. I'm sorry, he won last year. In March, the top finisher of the playoff guys was Justin Haley, who finished 5th. Okay, here's where I'm at as far as my pick goes. I think Chase Briscoe is going to be difficult to top. He's been so good this year. But I think I love a good story. I love telling a good story, weaving a good tale. And to me, the best story here is Justin Allgaier, perfectly capable, won last fall. That's my pick, Justin Allgaier, to win the Xfinity Series Championship. The veteran driver gets it done this year, puts that on the mantle. We know he's locked in for next year, and he can race all next season as the reigning champ in the series. My pick, Justin Allgaier, to win it in the Xfinity Series. Woohoo! You having fun now? I know I'm having a ball. All right. We've shut you right down. You guys have not even have talked about it. After Victor logs in, Victor's just left everyone speechless. So, yeah. So, but it's all good. That's cool. Ally Bank thinks Brad's going to get it in the Cup Series. Okay. Bradley thinks the 7 car in the Xfinity Series. So, nice. Great, great stuff. That's for sure. Let's talk a little trucks. All right. Look at this. Right there. This is the Brett Moffitt truck that he's going to race, Plan B sales. This is the truck. It is a throwback to Jimmy Johnson, one of his championship winning rides. Okay, there you see it. First off, we have these t-shirts available. So you can get one of these t-shirts. Brett Moffitt, okay. We'll get to his in a second. Let's go in order though. But I've already set the table here. Where am I? Okay. Sheldon Creed. Let's talk about this first off, because Sheldon Creed, he raced his way in on the basis of the win. Where did Sheldon win? He won at Texas. No, he won it. Yeah, he won at Texas to get into the championship round. Okay. What we've got for him is the 2020. Yeah, he won there. 2020. The road course win at Daytona was one of his wins as well, and we have got that car available, that race winner available for pre-order with Sheldon Creed. And so you can get that right now. That was the Chevrolet Accessory road course win. That race was awesome. He held off Brett Moffitt. Brett told me afterward, he said, "Ooh, if he wasn't a teammate, it'd have been a little different." Well, we found out in Kansas it got a little different for Brett there because he roughed a teammate up to get the win or threw a pretty hardy block down the backstretch, if you will. So Sheldon Creed, we have that item as well. Grant Enfinger picked up the win at Martinsville. What a run he had. All right. Can we just talk about that? I'll tell you what, I've always liked Grant Enfinger. I really have. I've always considered him a really good race car driver. After watching him Friday night at Martinsville, I now call him a scrappy race car driver. I'm telling you, he put the elbows up, he rolled up the sleeves at Martinsville, a lot of restarts, a lot of pushing and shoving, a lot of beating and banging, and Enfinger says, "I'm taking this from everybody," and he did, and on into the playoffs. For Grant, we have the 2020 Champion Power Equipment. This is the Daytona race win from the spring win, the February win, pre-COVID, like 27 years ago, pre-COVID, yeah. We have the Grant Enfinger race win autographed. We have that one available now. And then, so then we move on. Our third driver in the Gander Truck Series is Brett Moffitt. And we have the 2019 Ride with Plan B sales car. This is the last time we sponsored him at Phoenix last year. So we have that available, that truck available. We have other Brett Moffitt items also. Brett's one of our guys here, obviously. So we do have the Brett Moffitt truck available. And finally, the 2019 Zane Smith, the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas 164th scale car for Zane Smith, or truck that is, for Zane Smith. So so we have that one. That's pretty cool stuff. Good stuff we have, that's for sure, for Zane. And that car, that was when last year when he drove for Junior Motorsports a few races. And so that is neat stuff we have for Zane Smith. All right. When we look at the Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series, Sheldon Creed comes into it with 4 wins. Boy, he's had a good season. Man, this guy, this is one of those X Game kids, you know, from California, and he has really come into his own this year with 4 wins. We've got Grant Enfinger with 4 wins. We talked about his most recent win at Martinsville. Very, very scrappy. We got Brett Moffitt with 1 win. He picked the right time to do it at Kansas to lock himself into the championship round. And we've got Zane Smith in. Okay, he has 2 wins this season. He made it in on points. Okay. Last year, or 2018 at Phoenix, Brett Moffitt was the race winner. So he knows his way around this racetrack really, really well. Last year, Grant Enfinger finished 5th. He was the highest finisher of all of our playoff drivers. Okay. This is how I handicap this thing. I think Sheldon Creed has had a phenomenal season, okay? And I really feel like performance-wise, he has been so good and so strong. Similarly, I feel like Grant Enfinger, they both have 4 wins. I think Enfinger's been so good. And I feel like this one, like with Cup, it's really tough. I think all of them, it's tough to handicap, okay? Zane Smith, to me, is playing with house money, and he is so skilled as a race car driver, he's dangerous playing with house money, in my opinion. He's the kid, he's the rookie, he's not supposed to be there. We're supposed to have Austin Hill or Matt Crafton or Ben Rhodes in there. No. We have Zane Smith in there. You take a kid with that talent playing with house money, he could be a handful there. And you got Brett Moffitt, who comes in as the veteran driver of the group here, and he is he's running a Plan B sales truck. He's already a winner. Okay. So I sincerely, and I think despite standing here at Plan B Sales, I kind of like the Moffitt. He's a former champion in the sport, and I just kind of like that combination, peaking at the right time, fast at the right time. I just think that Brett Moffitt gets the job done. Now, I don't look forward to it around here if Brett gets the job done. Well, I do, but I don't, but I do, but I don't, okay? The boss man has already told us he is going to Phoenix. Brett, you know the boss man, he's going to Phoenix. And he has got a special pass so that should Moffitt win it, he's going to Victory Lane. I don't know if we're going to be able to live with him with pictures in Victory Lane with a championship winning Plan B sales truck. Just my opinion. He has already phoned an order into Lionel for it, should the thing happen. So the truck will get made, okay? You don't have to worry about that. So yeah, it's been fun. And that just, it gives me a chance. Here's the deal. Circle B Diecast, Plan B Sales. We love racing around here. That's all we talk about. And we appreciate being in the diecast business, and we appreciate you guys and gals buying from us so we can continue to love racing and love the racers and sponsor the racers. So it's one of those big rotating things that we have here. A lot of times we even get your names on the cars. My name's been on the car. It's been great. And that's the passion that Brent and everybody through the ranks here have. Everyone loves racing. And so, yeah, I have to say Brett Moffitt, the Truck Series pick when I go to Phoenix. I wouldn't dare in this building say anything else, but even outside of this building, I think that right now that's a team that's peaking at the right time. Brett's done it before with a different team. He's done it before, but I think he brings that leadership into it. And I think Brett is one of those guys that has never been really rough on other drivers. He showed at Kansas that he understands in 2020 he may have to wrinkle a fender to get a win, and I think that may be a skill set that comes into play at the end of this truck race. If you watch Martinsville, wrinkled fenders was part of the gig up there. So I think that might be the case. So there you have it. All right. A lot of folks want Zane Smith to win. Zane Smith is a phenomenal kid. I'm telling you, Zane Smith is going, I mean, this kid has got so much talent. It's unreal for sure. Dylan says Sheldon Creed, Allgaier for Xfinity, and Chase for Cup. How about that? Good stuff. Well, we'll see. Stay tuned. Motor Racing Network is there all weekend long in the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix. Headed out there Thursday morning, and I can't wait to get out there. And then we're going to break it all down next week here on Plan B Sales Tuesday at 2. We're going to have championship winning diecast available. We're just going to talk about it and break it down. So it is going to be fun. So there you have it. Our diecast celebration of final championship 4. We have got great items for Joey Logano, for Chase Elliott, for Brad Keselowski, for Denny Hamlin. Great items for Chase Briscoe, Justin Allgaier, Justin Haley, and Austin Cindric. And great items for Sheldon Creed, Grant Enfinger, Brett Moffitt, and Zane Smith. We've got them all, and you can find them all at www.circlebdiecast.com. I'm Steve Post from Motor Racing Network. Thanks for joining us here for our Tuesday at 2 show.